Hi, everybody, and welcome back to Mommy and Me Reviews with me, Janae.
Hi, I'm Mona.
And that's my mom. So, as you guys saw, there was no real episode this week. So, we decided instead of skipping this week, because we already skipped a week before, we are going to do a predictions episode. So, this episode, we're going to talk about each couple, what we think they're going to do at decision day, if we think they're going to say yes or if we think they're going to say no. Who's going to say yes, who's going to say no, and just like little tidbits we have about the couples or anything like that may come up. So, who do you want to start with?
Let's start with Mark the Shark and Lindsey.
Mark the Shark and Lindsey. Okay, so make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and let us know who you think is going to say yes and who do you think is going to say no. All right, so let's get started with Mark the Shark and Lindsey. Right. So far, what are like the problems? Like, what do you think is the worst part about their relationship so far?
She doesn't listen, and she's controlling. And he seems terrified.
Like scared of her?
Yes, I'm right to say anything. Like he's walking on eggshells. He's not himself at all when he's with her.
Yeah. I actually want to know what his personality is like without Lindsey. Just because I'm just curious to see what his personality is like. Because they made it seem like he had such a big personality and he's this and he's that, the life of the party, and I haven't seen that at all. Right. So
the experts on this episode said, "Ooh, okay." That he said, "Oh yeah, I want somebody that can match my energy," and he was like, "Oh no, not that much. I don't want anybody exactly
She's exceeding like his energy.
Yes,
he want to match.
Yes, he is.
I think the worst part about their relationship now is that they honestly feel like they're on two different pages. Lindsey feels like she's in a whole different relationship than Mark is in, and I can't imagine how they're gonna get to the same place.
Right. They're missing it.
It seems like they're missing each other.
They're missing each other. They are.
So
right now, if today was decision day, what do you think Mark would say? I think Mark would right now say no.
You think so?
I do. I do. He's so like, she's not getting it. And I think this is going to be our whole relationship. I think it's going to be like a struggle the whole time. She's going to want to be controlling me. She wants to do this. She wants to do that. And that's not what I want to do. She's going to say whatever comes out. Right. She's going to say whatever comes out of her mouth all the time.
Okay. If today was decision day, what do you think Lindsey's going to say?
I think she would say yes.
You think
she does want to be in a relationship. She has put a lot into the relationship. I will give her that. But she's not being accountable for her part in what the problem is at all.
No accountability.
No accountability.
I think that Mark's gonna say yes, and I think that Lindsey's gonna say yes, and I think they're gonna make it
right now.
And the reason I say that is because I think they both want this bad enough that they'll say yes to make it past decision day so they can keep dating. Okay. If that makes sense.
See next week's episode, the sneak preview?
No.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Listen, I'm going with my predictions. This is what I predict.
Okay, gotcha.
I didn't ask you about sneak peeks.
No, sorry.
I just said this is what I think is gonna. I think Mark's gonna say yes. Okay. I think Lindsey's gonna say yes, and I think they're gonna make it so that they can stay in the process.
Okay.
And keep trying.
Okay. I wouldn't be mad if they both said yes and they agreed to change the way
that. I wouldn't even care if they agreed to anything because it's just words.
True.
Lindsey has said words before. She has actions. So I don't care about her words. It does nothing for me. I promise.
Okay. All right. That's our prediction.
So I'm saying yes. They're going to make it. Mark's going to say yes. Lindsey's going to say yes. And they're going to stay together past decision day. You're saying
Mark's going to say no. Lindsey's going to say yes because they're still not on the same page.
And they're not going to make it past decision day.
No.
There you have it. First prediction. I'm saying yes. She's saying no. Get ready for that because I think she's going to say no to a lot. Let's go to our next couple. Jasmina and Michael. I don't want to do them.
What is your prediction for your former bestie,
formerly
known as best friend?
Formerly known as best friend.
What is your prediction?
Honestly, I think that Michael is going to say yes. And I think that Jasmina is going to say no, and it's going to be a long speech about why she can't say yes. I don't think that they're going to make it, even though I think they should, because I do think they have the potential to be a good couple.
I think so too.
I honestly feel like they need time. And so I would like for them to say yes just to keep dating, if that makes sense.
I like that.
That's what I want to happen.
Dating?
That's what I want to happen. But I don't
dating.
think. I mean, that's not the premise of the show. So I think that given the opportunity to say, I don't want to be married to you anymore,
they're not going to be able to get past it.
I think she's going to say no.
Right. I agree with your prediction.
Yes,
I do.
Oh, so overall, you think no?
Say, oh yeah, they're not going to make it.
You don't think anyway?
They're not going to make it. But Michael, he really does want it.
Yeah,
he's trying.
I think Michael fell for her 2 episodes ago. I think he realized like, oh, I do kind of like her, because I honestly think she was getting on his nerves at first, right. And he was like, this girl, she want a lot, and she's
confrontational.
She cute, but
she want to argue. I don't know why she wants to argue all the time.
And he said he's not used to being like questioned, and he's not used to being like challenged. So that's a very uncomfortable space to be in when somebody does it. And I think even though he kept saying, I know I need that, I know I need somebody who's going to challenge me, there's a difference between saying that you know that you need that and it being happening for you. Right. So I think that he now realized, oh, this is what it looks like when someone is challenging me. Okay, I'm here for it.
I'm ready for the challenge.
Yeah. So
right, I do think he'll say yes.
I think he's gonna. Yes. Yeah, I do too. And I think she's gonna say no. But I think she's gonna say no, not like, nah, I don't want to be with him. I think it's gonna be like tears and like.
It's gonna be hard.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be easy for her to just be like, no, I don't want to be with him.
Right.
I think it's gonna be like
with your regular stink face. But anyway, but yeah, she needs to try it. Just they need some romance.
You know what? I think I might have changed my mind. I think maybe I don't want them to date. I think I just want them to kind of be good friends and be cool with each other. Because I think that's what it is now. And it's hard to get from we just friends that are cool with each other with no sexual chemistry to we are married and that's my husband and that's my wife.
Mike has some sexual chemistry. She just does not. He wants to be close to her.
Chemistry is a 2 thing. It can't one person can't have chemistry with another person.
Yes,
he has attraction to her. They don't have chemistry.
He does.
All right.
He needs a hug. Oh, and you
just want to hug him so bad.
I do. And one of the experts said he needs a hug and she needs to be spanked. Like, oh yes, yes. I agree to that. I agree with that. I was like, oh, that's cute.
Inappropriate, expert. Inappropriate.
No.
All right. So final predictions for Justina. For Jasmina and Michael. Michael's going to say yes. Jasmina's going to say no. They are not going to make it.
Nope.
So far in our tally, I have 1 couple making it and 1 couple not making it out of 2. You have 2 for 2 not making it.
Right.
All right. Next couple. Steve and Noi. They're an interesting bunch.
I think they're cute together. That may be the one couple that I feel can make it. That may both of them say. I think they're both going to say yes on decision day.
You think so?
I do, because he's going to give her a plan. He's going to give her a well thought out plan that he's supposed to have been giving her since it started.
He said he's been trying and she don't want to talk about it.
Right. If your plan doesn't include having a 9-to-5 job, I want no parts of it. Noi is going to have to stretch. She's going to have to stretch her imagination.
She's going to do it?
She's not going to have a choice. Okay. If he doesn't give her a plan or if she doesn't go for the plan, she's gonna say no.
Man, you have to make a decision.
All
She gonna say
right.
yes or she gonna say no?
She gonna say yes.
So you think Steve and Noi are gonna make it?
Yeah.
If Noi was your friend, right? And you were a fly on the wall, you got to see their whole relationship, would you tell Noi to say yes to Steve? Like, would you think they should be together?
Yes, because they're gonna have the conversation that she needs to have. She's gonna have that deep conversation, like, what are your concrete plans?
So we're not going based off of what could potentially happen. We're going based off of what has happened so far. If today was decision day, you would tell your friend, like, yes, say yes to him.
Yes, he's a good guy, and he can make money, and he has potential. That's always in the back of her mind. You can have babies with this man.
They love saying
He
that.
said 3 babies.
Oh,
He's okay to
He
it.
can have a job.
Yeah.
He can get a job and whenever. That man don't want no job. So it don't matter that he can get one. He don't want one.
Okay, and he doesn't have to
I
get one.
think,
Cater.
to be honest, I think that Steve is going to say no.
Really?
And I think that Noi is going to say yes.
Why would he say no? What would be your reason he would say no?
Because Noi is annoying.
Oh, right.
All right, I'm lying. I think they're both going to say yes. I think they're both going to stay together. They're just
devil's
like,
advocate.
because they're just like they're so corny.
They're goofy and funny.
Yes.
They are.
Goofy is different than corny for me. I like a goofy relationship, like we can play around and have fun. They seem corny. Like they just have a lot of like moments where they're just like and it bothers me. I think that Steve's gonna say yes. I think it's gonna be this whole like thing. But I think in the end he's gonna say yes. And I think Noi's gonna say yes too. Because I think Noi really likes Steve.
She does.
And I actually think Steve really likes
fall in love with somebody
Yeah.
in 3 days. She's gonna
I
say
think
yes.
that she would have done that for anybody. Like, even if it wasn't, she seemed like the type that just fall in love.
I don't think so. I think it was Steve. He's so nice. He's a good guy.
My final predictions, they're both going to say yes, and they're going to make it to decision day. If Noi was
excited about
I'm not.
your choice.
If Noi was my friend, I would tell her to say yes, to stay, but I would send them both to therapy. Because I don't think that it's worth a divorce. Seems like a lot of paperwork, but they have a lot of stuff to work on still, and
I think they agree that they have stuff they need to. I think all the couples agree that they do have stuff to work on, but the point is, do they want to work on it past decisions?
I don't know. It's something about Steve that don't sit right with me no more. I don't know what it is exactly. It just I feel like he doesn't have it. Like he doesn't. I feel like he's lived a good life, and he's like, if I die tomorrow, I'd be good. Like he just don't seem like he got any ambition.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Get that.
He just seemed like that whole I don't want to work and I also don't have no plan thing. Week after week has been building up for me, and so now I'm just like looking at him sideways a little bit. I don't know.
Why do you think he doesn't have a plan? Maybe he just doesn't want to share the plan yet. It's not, concrete.
He said he's been trying to share this plan with Noi, and she don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
There's no way.
It's not his fault.
There's no way that that's reality.
He just made it up.
Yeah, how can you want to talk to somebody and they don't want to talk? Like, what? I don't even understand. Like, you don't need her to say your plan. You don't need her to even say anything.
To the camera. Okay, they do the confessionals.
So you have ample opportunity to say, she don't want to talk about it, but this is my plan in real life. I actually have a job. I just didn't tell her yet. Like that. Something. I don't know. I don't know if maybe I just don't like them together. I don't know what it is. Something about them that is like not my fave. I don't know. But I nonetheless, I think they're going to say yes.
Okay. Me too.
Unfortunately. Okay, next couple. Olajuwon and Katina.
Lord.
This is probably the hardest couple for me to make predictions for, to be honest with you.
I'll go first.
Not me. No.
Absolutely not. Katina, run for the hills.
See, that's different. Predictions and what you want are two different things. You don't want her to say yes. The question is, do you think she's going to say yes on decision day?
Is that the question?
That's the question.
My question.
I'm posing the question, so yes. That's
my question that you should be asking. She should not say yes.
Do you think she's going to say yes on decision day?
How much more can he say to her for her to be like, no? She might say yes.
That's not okay. So what's your
She might say yes.
You sound like me talking about Stephen Noy. Right. So
he's definitely gonna say no. You don't think he's gonna say yes? You think he's gonna say yes?
Olajuwon?
Yes.
You think he's gonna say no?
She's not a woman. She doesn't know how to do this. No, these are his words, not mine. She's not a woman. She doesn't know how to be a wife. Why would he say yes?
So you think he's gonna say no? I'm asking.
Yes.
Okay. So you still don't think they're gonna make it? You
No.
think Katina's gonna say yes and Olajuwon's gonna say no?
Absolutely. What do you think?
I think they're both gonna say yes, and they're gonna make it.
They're crazy.
The reason I think Olajuwon is gonna say yes is because sometimes you have to look past what he's saying, because he just be talking. He's not actually like these are his thoughts, but they're not his feelings. These are just his thoughts.
The expert said the same thing last night.
Yeah,
he just talks to be talking.
Yeah, that's and you can't really like this whole I'm testing her to see da 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 da.
Right,
it's very much like you don't know what his test is. There's no way to pass this test because it's not even really a test. It's just in his mind. So he just be talking and talk. Now, if Katina was my friend, I would tell her to say no.
Absolutely.
But she not. So I think she's gonna say yes. And I think Olajuwon's gonna say yes too, because to be honest with you, I think Olajuwon really likes her.
This is how you show how you like someone?
It feels very much like the sandbox. Little kids hitting you because they like you. Like it is toxic.
He kicks her when she's down.
Hard in her stomach.
Yes. Right.
This again.
Like he doesn't like her.
Again, do I think they should say yes? No. Do I think they're going to say yes? Yeah. Okay. Because he's toxic to me, and she is vulnerable to me.
Yes.
And I don't want them to be together, but I think she really likes him.
For whatever reason. I
think that he likes her too.
This is my husband. This is my wife. Yeah. So the expert said last night, he has his Isaac mask. When he says all that stuff, that's his Isaac mask.
That's Isaac.
We still haven't seen the real Olajuwon because he keep on talking just to be talking, and that's Isaac right there. And the two experts, they were like, oh no, this ain't really him. You know, he's just talking to be talking, and they say Katina has no voice.
I don't feel like that. I feel like this is really him. Like I don't think it's not him. I absolutely think it's him. I think he's like this, and I don't think this is something that's gonna stop when the cameras go away. Like I think this is gonna be their marriage.
They're not going to make it. They're not gonna stay married. My friend Katina is not gonna endure any more insults.
Oh, that's best friend? Katina best friend?
She all right. I just want her to speak up a little more. A lot more.
I don't know. I just had this strange feeling that they're gonna make it. Even if I don't want them to, I just have this strange feeling that they're gonna make it. So out of the four, what do you, Alyssa and Chris, do you think they're gonna make it or?
No.
I think they're gonna both say no.
Right.
I think we got that one for sure.
We did.
Can you imagine if they brought them to decision day and they both said yes? Like, we want to give it a try.
Absolutely not.
Oh, I would stop watching Married at First Sight. That would be my last season. I would be like, oh yeah, I'm done.
Done.
Oh my God, that would be so crazy. I hope they don't do that.
They're not.
I kind of want them to.
They're not going to do that. I hope you're listening. Do not do that. Do not do that. Please.
All right. So, let's do the rundown.
All right.
Quick.
Yep.
Mark and Lindsey, I say yes. Oh, I will do thumbs up and thumbs down.
Yep.
I say thumbs up. Jasmina and Michael, I don't remember what I said.
Yeah.
Right. I don't know what I. Jasmine and Michael. I said.
Oh, since what I'm gonna say no, I said okay. She's gonna say. I think you said Michael's gonna say yes.
I
and
think
Jasmine's
Michael's
gonna say no.
Right. So they're not gonna make it.
Right.
Steve and Noy and Olajuwon and Katina.
Hard no.
And
Hard no.
I'm saying yes.
Hard
I think
no.
they're gonna make it. I hope I'm just wrong and everybody makes it and works out and has a wonderful marriage. Like I hope nobody says no on decision day. It'd be great. I don't think that's ever happened.
Yeah, that's not good TV.
Why?
They have to have some ups and downs.
They've had enough ups and downs.
They have.
I just want everybody to say yes and be happy and be together.
Aww.
I know, right? I'm a hopeless romantic. I don't know. It feels, I've been exhausted by this season. So it would just be like, if everybody said yes.
Right. After the Lindsey and Chris debacle,
That's a list.
I thought, I said Lindsey. Right. Alyssa and Chris debacle. I thought it was going to be smooth sailing for her. I was like,
It did seem like
I
everybody.
thought it was.
You know what it was? Their tension was a bond for everybody else.
Right.
So that's what the couples had to like link on.
Yeah.
And then as soon as they were gone, then their problems were like, also, I don't think I really like you. I didn't realize it because me and you was like, you know how two people are only friends because they don't like somebody else, like mad petty? Like, I think that's how it was.
That could be it.
It was just like, oh, we're not even focused on us because
see this much
they're a
drama
mess.
coming.
This season, I think they did a good job matching people. I think the people who showed up may have not been in the right space for this show, but I think they did a good job matching them. Like, I think from what they had, from the pool that they had, they picked good people to go with each other.
Right. I bought every match that they made. I'm like, oh, okay.
I see why.
That. Right.
I see
right.
why.
Right.
Like,
it was a couple before. I'm like,
because at one point, I remember in the matching episode, at one point they were gonna put Jasmina with Olajuwon. I'm so glad they did not, because she would have.
Yeah, the first episode, she's like, what I'm not gonna do. She would have been Chris saying, yeah, today's decision day. We can't do this. He's disrespectful. You thought
Michael was aggressive? Right. And what you thought?
Right.
Girl.
Absolutely not.
So yeah, so those are our predictions. Let us know what you think. We are very, 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 very interested to see what everybody else thinks. And I'm so excited for Decision Day.
Yes.
Next week, I think, is a regular episode,
Next
and then
week
it's
is a
Decision
regular
Day, I
episode.
think. Like, I think it's only
4 more weeks, I thought. Maybe
Wait a
in
minute.
that time.
4 more weeks.
Maybe it's 3 more weeks.
Which is 1 more episode or 3 more episodes?
I think it's 2 more episodes than Decision Day. That's what I feel like.
I
could be wrong.
You're losing me. I've watched enough of these people.
Decision Day needs to be next week.
I've watched enough of their relationships at this point.
At this point, they
I'm
know
ready
if
to
they
make
wanna
a choice.
do it.
Right,
Right,
they
right.
do. They don't need the extra 3
Right,
weeks,
right,
just in case
right.
you were wondering. But yeah, let us know what you think. We got a couple more episodes left, and then we get to see Decision Day and see what everybody decided. I'm so excited.
Me too.
All right, thank you guys for joining us. Bye.
Bye.